Hi everyone, hope you all are doing good. We're going to be doing a collective reading. As always, these are general readings. Only take the parts that resonate with you and let the rest go. So as I was picking the decks, I was getting a lot of downloads today for this particular reading. So the first thing I heard is you are no longer abandoning yourself. You are no longer abandoning yourself to please anyone, or no one can guilt trip you, or none of that, okay? Because it's like you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your inner child, and you're one with yourself. So you're no longer abandoning yourself. So that was a message that came through. The other message that came strongly was you're gonna get inspired ideas. You're gonna get inspiration out of the blue, okay? So if you want, sit outside in nature or just kind of tap into that energy or connect through meditation, you're gonna get inspired ideas. You're gonna get ideas with regard to your next steps, okay? So these two messages were very strong. There were other messages, but because it came so fast, I forgot what other messages, but these were the two messages that were very strongly coming through. So let's get into the collective reading and let's see what spirit the King of Wands. Okay, let's see what this is about. Fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but take charge. Okay, take charge is what I'm hearing. Very nice cards. We have the King of Wands, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, for someone is looking at you like you are the person. Okay, you are the person. Whether this could be romantic, but not for everyone. This can also be work related. Okay, now this King of Wands can be a masculine or feminine energy, but it is someone who is successful in their own right. This person is also, like, they could be be an entrepreneur or have their own business or whatever. They're in a good position, a good standing position, and they're seeing you. They're seeing that you are strong, you're independent, you're also building your legacy or something like that. And it's like this person wants to collaborate. This person wants to work with you. For a very few, this could be a romantic interest, but I'm not picking so much of a romance with this reading, okay? If this is a romantic connection, this person is looking long-term in terms of settling down with you, children, things like that. Like, this person is literally thinking like long-term things. But basically, someone has, I feel like either you or someone is going to get inspired, some kind of an inspiration to work with you or to collaborate with you, okay? So I just feel there could be some collaborations, but whatever this is, like, whoever wants to work with you, it's not just someone off the streets, okay? This person is successful in their own right, and they want to collaborate, and they want to bring this, look at all these pentacles, and it's like whatever this is, it's gonna be for the betterment of a large group of people. I hope I'm able to say this well. It's like it's going to improve the lives of not only the two of you, but also all the other lives that you touch. And for some, this is like, yes, you're building a business with someone. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, this Six of Wands, someone wants to collaborate with you guys. I don't know who. It could be masculine, feminine, whoever it is. They're seeing you as the person. They're seeing that you are the person for whatever this role they have in mind. This person could be watching you from a distance, and whatever they're seeing, they're really liking. What they're liking is your work ethic. They're liking the way how dedicated you are. They're also liking how sincere you are, okay? Like, they know that like, you are a person of integrity. Whatever you're committed to, like, you give your heart and soul to that commitment, okay? So they're seeing you that you stand on your business and you mean what you say, and you say what you mean, or something like that, okay? And they're seeing you, and whatever this project is, whatever this collaboration is, it's meant to be a success, okay? And for some, you're gonna be in the spotlight, okay? You're gonna be you are someone who's meant to be seen, okay? And then we have the world and the death card. These cards flew out. We have the death and the world. You have completely transformed yourself, whoever you are. And you know, if this reading resonates with you, like you've closed out karmic cycles. And with this 10 of Pentacles, I feel this could be related to family, okay? Family related karmic cycles. Like if you look at your childhood to how at each stage you've evolved, like you're a different person now. Many people from the past will not be able to even recognize you, because you, with this death, like you've gone through many deaths and rebirths, okay? Many deaths and rebirths. And where I'm also seeing the strength card here, it's like where people could have broken down, where people could have like, you know, it's almost like I'm hearing the last straw that breaks the camel's back. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I mean, where people could have literally you know, not taken it well, or not come out of the ashes, like a phoenix. You rose from the ashes and you have transformed, and you are a different person. And even though you're a different person, you still have, you see, in both these pictures they're wearing a white dress, so that shows me the purity of your heart, the purity of your soul, okay? So with the lamb here, it's like no matter what you've gone through, nobody can tarnish your soul, okay? Your soul is still pure, your soul is still elevated, okay? And yeah, so I feel, okay, what I'm getting is you're on the right path, okay? Some of you are receiving ideas with regard to a new path, okay? And if you haven't received it yet, you're going to receive that, okay? Because that was something I channeled in the beginning, where I felt that you're going to get new ideas, new inspiration, okay? And even people who want to collab with you, and even people who are on the same wavelength as you. You've closed out a lot of cycles, you've healed yourself, you've cleared out any generational karma or karmic patterns, or any kind of generational emotional baggage that was thrown at you. Like you have transformed, okay? This is a blank slate, this is a brand new chapter, okay? And this is for your highest and best. And I'm not seeing, it's almost like your spirit team is not gonna allow anyone to bring foolishness to the table, but is not going to allow any distractions on the table. Because with the 9 of Pentacles, you worked ground up, okay? You worked from ground up, you started from ground zero, and you are where you are because of all your efforts. And Spirit has seen you grow. Spirit has seen how much effort you've put in, and it's not only Spirit, even others are seeing it. And you're in a season where you will be recognized. If you are watching this and you're like, no, you're not getting the recognition, you're gonna get the recognition very soon, okay? So yeah, but there could be some like you could be still in the phase of healing, or what I'm getting is like you're clearing out things that have kind of emotionally weighed you down, okay? So you could be in this space, because I'm also seeing the Hermit here. Like you know, we all, it's like growth is very much cyclical in nature, right? It's 2 steps forward, and then sometimes it's 5 steps backwards. And just because you're going 5 steps backwards doesn't mean you're going backward. You're just going through a pause, or you're just going backward to, you see how there's some kind of illumination, right? So life is not a race. Life is not about reaching the destination. It's the journey that matters. And it's like, I just see with this card, like the message of not being in a rush. And I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're not someone who's in a rush. You know that life is a journey, okay? And you're taking in all the lessons that you've learned, okay? You're taking out the time to connect with Spirit. And if you're not doing that, then you're being called to do that, okay? Because it's like with these 2 cards, I'm also getting spiritual elevation, okay? It's like you are you are no longer, sorry about that, you're no longer stagnant, you're no longer stuck, okay? Even if you feel like in your mind you feel you're stuck, you're actually not stuck. There are spirit helpers, there are guides which are taking you. You're going to be exactly where you need to be. But right now there may be a need to go within, okay, and kind of reflect on the lessons, and reflect on what you've learned, and reflect on how these, even these, whether it's a family issue or whatever it is, how all these lessons that you have gone through, how have they changed you as a person, the role that you played, the role that others played, how did they, what parts of their influence you as a child, as an adult, at each stage, okay? So like there's a lot you are learning, and yes, you are stepping into this big boss energy, okay? This could be an external energy, but I feel this is you. For some, there is a father figure or a maternal figure, a father, a grandfather. It can also be a loved one who's masculine spirit and watching over you and guiding you, okay? But as like your soul is elevating is clearly what I'm getting, and especially with this death rebirth card, this is like very strong. This is not just on a physical level. I feel like I'm reading for someone on a spiritual level, okay? And when I'm channeling this energy, I can feel like you are someone who gets a lot of downloads. You're someone who gets messages from your guides, okay? And you're just watching this reading for a confirmation. You're someone who already receives messages. That's what I'm feeling. And you're right on, okay? But there are things that, you know, it's like cleaning the house, right? And you clean the house, and yes, it's clean, but then there are layers to the cleanup, right? So I feel like you're doing soul searching, where yes, you've healed yourself and you've completed karmic cycles, but you're clearing out residual energy, anything that was holding you back. You're going deeper and deeper, and there is a need to meditate. And if you're not going deeper, there's a need to meditate and spend time with spirit in order to receive those messages more clearly. Yeah, heartbreak. 3 of Swords, okay. Yeah, and it's all the things, I feel like all the things that caused, sorry, a lot of cards fell. I'm not going to take that. And the moon also fell, okay. All the things that caused you pain in the past, it's like all the things that would keep you like this, you're viewing those things from a different perspective now. All the things that would keep you entrapped, keep you stuck, keep you, you know, like I said before, it's like people had so much influence on you, on your emotions, on the way you think, right? They knew which buttons they can press and you be feeling like this. Like people had so much power over you. And this could be with, you know, lovers, friends, family, whoever it is, okay? They had, but because this is 10 of Pentacles here, I'm going to take it as family. This could be extended family, this could be, you know, whatever it is, in-laws, whatever. I'm not going to go there, but you know who this is for, right? But it's like people had so much power. They knew they knew exactly what they would say or do that would put you like this, because you gave your power away to those people. And like, I feel like you've been in this position for the longest time. You've been submerged, but every time you were submerged in the depths of the sea, it's like, I feel like you uncovered another pearl, or you uncovered something about yourself. And yeah, with the Ace of Wands, it's like, you know, every time you were in this darkness, it's like you had no one but God, spirit, to rely on, okay? And you see this light, it's like when you are in the darkest place and there's no one coming to save you, or no one to understand you even, right? There's so many times that it doesn't matter if you have people surrounding you, you don't have people surrounding you, none of that matters. Sometimes you can have 100 people surrounding you but still be going through hell and nobody knows that, you know. I've been in that place, and but it helps you grow. I'll say that it helps you figure out things that you cannot figure out otherwise. And this goes deep. When you are in that space, the only salvation you have is spirit. The only ray of hope that you have is guidance from the divine, right? And I feel that you have been in those spaces, and I feel most people, whether it's family or outside of family, I think they have no clue as to how much you have with this Two of Pentacles. It's like how much you've worked on yourself, how much you've balanced your emotions, and what it took, right? The intensity of it. These two cards are showing me the intensity of it. And death, rebirth doesn't come easy, right? Death, rebirth, like a lot of times people will go through their entire lives and be exactly the same. They will not evolve, they will not learn, they will hold on to anger, they will hold on to resentments, they will point out at the others and blame them for whatever this is. But this, I feel like you've really gone deep within your psyche, and that's not something that everyone is comfortable doing. And I feel like you've done that, and because you've done that, it's like you've whatever things, whatever stuff others threw at you, like you release that through that pain. I hope that I'm making sense. So I'll just pick another tarot deck, and we're gonna see what other messages are coming through. Okay, right away, Page of Wands. A new pathway is opening for you, okay? That's what I kept saying from the beginning. A new path is opening for you. And you're going to be very happy. You're going to be very busy. This is the Eight of Pentacles. She's working on her, you know, on her stuff. She's working on her craft. Whatever you're going to work on, like, you're going to be really sharp. You're going to be really smart. This is the Emperor. I actually thought this is the King of Swords, but actually it's the Emperor. Wow, we have the Emperor twice, guys. So you're the best at whatever you do, okay? I'm just gonna say that you're in a league of your own. You're the best, and even if you're not being recognized right now, recognition is coming in for you, okay? You are meant to be this, okay? And for some, like I said, I keep getting this energy of a loved one in spirit, okay, who is guiding you. It could be a father figure, it could be a grandfather, it could be someone you loved. However, take it as it resonates, but there is someone who is guiding you. And it could, for some, it is your spirit guide. It is your spirit guide, okay? And I'm also seeing a dog. So there could be a dog in spirit also guiding you. Excuse me. Temperance. Yeah, spirit wants you to have patience. Have patience with yourself, okay? And understand that whatever you're going through, like life has its own like pauses, right? You have to go through the pause. Sometimes it's different every time. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? I feel like some of you are concerned about your current job or your money situation. Why is this here? I feel some of you feel restricted as well. Sorry, I'm gonna take back because that's a lot of cards. Some of you feel restricted where you are. Okay, as I'm looking at this card, what I'm hearing is open your mind. Okay, open your mind. There could be something that you are unable to see right now. Because even if you're watching this reading and I'm talking about this new path and new journey for you, you may not feel that that's the reality right now. But I don't know why I heard open your mind. Open your mind. Okay, what is this Four of Pentacles here? Okay, and we have the Fool with that, okay? Four of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay, the other message I'm getting with this is in the past, like you used to not express yourself fully or not allow others to see the full spectrum of who you are and what you're all about, okay? And this could be a family pattern that was passed on, or maybe you grew up in a very strict upbringing, or maybe you grew up in a home where it was okay to be seen but not heard, okay? And with this Fool, look at her energy, like she's free flowing, okay? She's gonna jump off this cliff with the broom, right? So it's like, now you're in this energy, and I have the Magician card on top of the Emperor. So you're taking your power back. You're no longer, like I said right in the beginning, you're no longer abandoning yourself. That's the main message here. You're no longer abandoning yourself. And if in the past you've done that, and whatever emotional patterns that held you back, that held you small, with the Emperor and Magician, like, you are healing yourself. You're taking back your power. You're taking back your voice. There's something where you're calling your power back. You're no longer fitting into those molds or being in those places where people could make you feel a certain way. I don't know, keep you off balance for days, for months, keep you guessing, keep you on your toes. You're not there anymore. You're not there anymore. Clearly, the Emperor and the Magician, I mean, you are in a league of your own, okay? The Emperor and the Magician, nobody can shake them, basically. So you're in a league of your own. You got control over your emotions. You've learned a lot through this. Like, you've learned a lot through this. Every time people put you through heartbreak, heartache, betrayal, you learned. Yes, you were in this dark space, but you didn't allow yourself to stay stuck. So that's the thing. Like, you knew you are the magician of your reality, and that's what it's like. You co-created with the divine, and that is beautiful. Okay, so I'm just gonna see what oracle messages do we have for my beautiful collective. Okay, and I saw courage with the lion, so Leo could be significant for someone. Okay, I'm seeing reconciliation. For someone could want to reconcile with you, but I feel like this is you reconciling with parts of yourself. You're coming back to yourself, the parts of yourself that you abandoned, the parts of yourself that you, I'm almost hearing, sacrificed for others. You're no longer sacrificing. So this feels more like a reconciliation of yourself. Okay, you're reconciling with yourself. Okay, that's beautiful. I'm also seeing closure. So you're giving yourself closure. You're no longer waiting for people to apologize. You're no longer waiting for people to, your version, my version, this, that, nothing. You're like, okay, this is how it is, this is how it ends, and you're closing the door and you're on your new path. So you're giving yourself the closure. You're also accepting people exactly as they are. So when someone shows you their true colors, you're not painting the roses red, you're accepting it. You're like, okay, I see this. Yes, it is painful. Yes, this is not what I wanted as the end result, but I'm accepting it. And I just saw the new beginning card also. Okay, so you are transforming, and yes, transformation. Butterflies could be significant. You could be seeing butterflies. I've been seeing a lot of white butterflies, and every time I see a white butterfly, it's like, for me, it's like a messenger from spirit. Okay, it's like a loved one is sending the butterfly as a sign. Yeah, career. So guys, this is a very loud and clear message with the career. Okay, I'm also getting something with the money tree. Rainbows could be significant, but your career, your work is protected. Your work is divinely guided, and do not fear. I don't know why I'm getting, okay, this could be just one person who's watching me, because I heard it very loud and clear. Like, you could be thinking my career has been evil-eyed. I don't know who I'm picking on, but I heard it very clearly. No, nobody can evil eye your work, because the divine is protecting it. You see how this rainbow is almost like a bubble. Okay, so whatever you're creating, whatever you're trying to build, the divine there's a higher purpose behind it. The divine is working with you. Whatever you're working for the divine, okay? So because your intention is good, that's what I'm hearing. So I don't know who is watching that feels their work is evil, but that's not the case, okay? And yes, protection. Yes, I'm telling you, you are protected by the Divine Mother. I just saw Durga Ma in my mind's eye. So, you know, for the whichever goddess you feel connected to, but it's like you are protected, okay? You are a divine child. Whatever projects you want to work on, it's like the divine wants the same for you. Like if you want success in your career, if you want whatever you're wanting and wishing, the divine is absolutely protecting that and wanting the same for you, okay? You will need willpower and strength and perseverance, okay? With the willpower, yes, you have what it takes. That's what I'm hearing. You have what it takes. So stop doubting yourself. And some of you are going to travel. But again, this is the same card as the Six of Swords. That's what I think of when I look at this card. You're moving on to better horizons, okay? You're moving on to better, to new beginnings. You're leaving behind the darkness, and it's like the moon is guiding you. You know, your higher self, your guides, your spirit team is guiding you, okay? I'm using Sacred Destiny Oracle now. One card to close out this reading, please. Can I get one card? Okay. Thriving, okay? We have two cards here. Thriving and release, okay? And giraffe, with the giraffe spirit, okay? With the giraffe spirit, I'm getting like higher perspective. Look at things from higher perspective. I also feel like this is your connection to the divine. No more keeping yourself small, no more keeping yourself stuck. You see how the giraffe's neck is almost like, its head is almost touching the divine, this light, right? And I don't know why I'm seeing this like a heart. It's like the divine is sending love to you, okay? Pink, the color pink could be significant. And we have release here. Release. So let go of anything that is weighing you down, negativity, negative thoughts, let go. And I'm also seeing the delight card at the bottom of the deck. This says delight. So birds could be significant. But what I'm getting with this delight card is live in the moment. Be happy in this moment, okay? Don't wait for like most people kind of wait for joy in the future, right? I'll be happy if I have my career going. I'll be happy if I have this amount of money in my bank. I'll be happy if I have this and that and whatever their wishes. But Spirit wants you to find joy in this moment. It is the now. It is this moment, okay? And if you can't think of anything, just think of simple things like, I can breathe right now. I'm healthy right now. You know, my mind is working, my eyes are working, I can talk, I can breathe. So, you know, simple things. And you know, simple things like I have food on my table, or I have a meal, right? Things like that. So just, and I'm also getting spending time in nature, connecting with nature, appreciating the small things of life. You know, sometimes I like to drink my tea outside and watch the birds and watch the butterflies, and that brings me a lot of joy. So maybe that's a message for someone to do the same. Just connect with nature and just take in that beautiful energy, okay? And with that, I'm gonna close this reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was useful. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.